Our first story takes us to the very frontier of human ingenuity, a place where the digital and the biological are beginning to merge in ways we once only dreamed of. This is the world of cutting-edge artificial intelligence research, where every new day brings a potential breakthrough that could redefine our world. We're not just talking about incremental improvements anymore. The pace of innovation has become exponential. The breakthroughs happening right now, in labs just like this one, are not merely about making our computers faster or our apps smarter. They are about fundamentally altering the nature of problem-solving, creativity, and even our understanding of intelligence itself. We are witnessing the dawn of a new era, and the architects of this future are hard at work, pushing the boundaries of what is possible. Inside these state-of-the-art facilities, a diverse team of the world's brightest minds, computer scientists, neuroscientists, linguists, and even ethicists, are gathered with a singular purpose: to build and understand the next generation of artificial intelligence. The atmosphere is a palpable mix of intense concentration and vibrant collaboration. On one side of the room, you might see an engineer hunched over a terminal, monitoring the vital signs of a massive computation. On the other, a group of researchers engaged in a fervent debate around a whiteboard covered in complex mathematical formulas and philosophical questions. They are testing what are known as foundation models or large language models, colossal neural networks with architectures inspired by the human brain. These aren't your typical computer programs. They are systems with hundreds of billions and now even trillions of parameters. To put that into perspective, a parameter is like a single synapse in the brain, a connection that can be strengthened or weakened through learning. With trillions of these connections, these models begin to exhibit what researchers call emergent abilities, skills and knowledge that they were never explicitly programmed to have. They learn to reason, to infer, to create, and sometimes to surprise even their own creators. The testing process is incredibly rigorous. It involves crafting sophisticated prompts to probe the model's knowledge, its reasoning capabilities, and its potential biases. They are subjected to a battery of standardized tests, but also to more creative and abstract challenges designed to push them to their absolute limits and uncover the true extent of their artificial intellect. And the results of these tests are nothing short of staggering. The benchmarks, which are essentially standardized academic exams for AI, are showing gains that are not just notable, but revolutionary. On complex benchmarks like MMLU, which stands for Massive Multitask Language Understanding and covers 57 different subjects from law to computer science, the latest models are now achieving scores that surpass the average human expert. This leap in accuracy has profound real-world implications. Imagine an AI assistant that can help a doctor diagnose rare diseases by cross-referencing millions of medical journals in seconds, or a legal AI that can analyze thousands of pages of case law to find the perfect precedent, democratizing access to legal expertise. But perhaps the most critical breakthrough isn't just in raw intelligence, but in efficiency. For years, a major criticism of large-scale AI has been its enormous appetite for energy and computational power. Training a single large model could consume as much electricity as a small town. Now, researchers are pioneering new techniques like model quantization and pruning. Quantization is like taking a high-resolution photograph and finding a way to store it in a much smaller file without losing its essential quality. In AI, it means reducing the precision of the numbers used in the model's calculations, which dramatically cuts down on the computational and energy costs. Pruning, inspired by how the human brain streamlines its own neural pathways, involves identifying and removing redundant or unimportant connections within the neural network. Together, these efficiency gains mean that powerful, state-of-the-art AI is no longer confined to massive, multi-million-dollar data centers. We are on the cusp of having this incredible power running efficiently on our local devices, from our laptops to our smartphones, ushering in an age of truly personal and accessible artificial intelligence. Behind all of these breakthroughs lies an immense, often unseen feat of engineering. The process of training a neural network is one of the most computationally intensive tasks humanity has ever undertaken. Think of it like this. The model starts as a blank slate, a vast network of digital neurons with random connections. The engineers then feed it a colossal amount of data, a significant portion of the public internet, entire libraries of books, scientific papers, and millions of images and videos. As the model processes this data, it constantly tries to predict the next word in a sentence or identify the subject of an image. Every time it gets something wrong, it adjusts the strength of its trillions of internal connections, its parameters, in a tiny effort to be more accurate the next time. This process is repeated billions upon billions of times. To handle this monumental task, standard computer processors, or CPUs, are simply not enough. That's where specialized hardware comes in. We're talking about vast server farms packed with thousands of graphics processing units, GPUs, and tensor processing units, TPUs. These chips, originally designed for rendering video game graphics, are perfectly suited for the parallel calculations required by AI. While a CPU is like a master chef who can perform one complex task at a time, a GPU is like an army of line cooks, all performing simpler tasks simultaneously and in perfect coordination. Engineers monitor this entire symphony of computation around the clock. They watch loss curves on their screens, which show how quickly the model is learning and converging on a solution. They monitor the temperature of the server racks, which can generate immense heat, and manage the flow of data across the network. It's a delicate, high-stakes balancing act. A single hardware failure or a bug in the code could derail a training run that has already cost millions of dollars and taken weeks or even months to complete. It is here in the hum of the servers and the glow of the monitoring screens that raw data is painstakingly transformed into artificial intelligence. So, what does all of this mean for the future of humanity? The implications are as vast as they are profound. In the field of science, these AI models are becoming invaluable research partners. They are helping to design new proteins for life-saving drugs, accelerating the search for novel materials for batteries and solar panels, and creating more accurate models of our planet's climate. In education, personalized AI tutors can adapt to each student's individual learning style, providing explanations and exercises that are perfectly tailored to their needs, potentially revolutionizing how we teach and learn. For creators, generative AI tools are unlocking new avenues of artistic expression, allowing musicians, writers, and visual artists to co-create with an intelligent system, augmenting their own creativity in ways never before possible. However, with this great power comes great responsibility. The rapid advancement of AI also brings significant challenges that we must confront head-on. There are pressing concerns about job displacement as AI automates tasks previously done by humans. We must grapple with the ethical dilemma of AI bias, as models trained on historical data can inherit and even amplify human prejudices. The rise of hyper-realistic deepfakes and AI-generated misinformation poses a threat to our social fabric and the very nature of truth. And then there is the black box problem. The fact that we don't always fully understand these complex models arrive at their conclusions, which raises critical questions about accountability and trust. As we navigate this new landscape, the ultimate goal for many in the field is the pursuit of artificial general intelligence, or AGI, an AI with the ability to understand, learn, and apply its intelligence to solve any problem, much like a human being. While the timeline for AGI is a subject of intense debate, the breakthroughs we are seeing today are undeniably significant steps along that path. The next frontier is already taking shape: embodied AI, where these powerful minds are given physical bodies, allowing robots to interact with and learn from the physical world, and autonomous AI agents, which will act as intelligent assistants, capable of understanding complex goals and executing multi-step plans on our behalf. We are standing at a pivotal moment in history. The work being done in these labs is not just about code and computation, it's about charting the course for the future of our species. It's a journey filled with incredible promise and formidable challenges, a testament to our relentless quest to understand the universe and ourselves.